boot up the stream then.
All right. Yep. Playing Blacktide again.
Again.
And how are you ranked right now?
I just went on like a losing streak.
Yeah.
I lost to a silver level player.
Yeah, we
His
heard about
allies.
that. Yeah, we heard about that.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible, but sometimes that's just how things go. But I think I'm still in the top 10 in both.
My rank is atrocious because I just keep giving up games to the timer. So I'm gonna just give up. Like, we'll try again next season, you know? Okay, not a bad start.
That's not what I want to. Yeah, last time you got a pretty good start too, and I like to hear. God damn it! You want a regame?
I mean, if it's really bad, we could restart.
8, that's pretty nice. Well, sometimes it's, you know, I think it's a little bit more fun if you get a better start, because if I get a better start,
oh yeah, no, I know, yeah.
It's probably going to be an unexciting game.
We are
if
not.
I get a really good opening, I just play the most boring play style you've ever seen. Well, I'm like, ugh, that'll give him a 70%, a 30% battle. Ugh, that's too much. I'll just look back.
And bomber first. Oh, the bomber hit. Oh, jeez.
Hero.
That was bad.
This is why I'm like, well, allies.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, the start's a nightmare for you.
I don't know. I think we should restart that.
Sure, yeah, because even if you had 9, a perfect West Russia,
yeah,
this would still be huge Axis, at least in my opinion.
My fighters are gone. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah. We got someone give me a woo in chat. Wow, they started chatting before I even opened the chat.
That's good, man. That's good.
Oh man, that person is on it.
Oh, the forfeit game didn't go. Whatever. I'll do that later.
Rematch. But there's like a 25% chance or so that you're just gonna get one of these starts that are just, well, you've probably lost against a competent opponent, and like 90% so, you know, fail West Russia or Ukraine. In my opinion, that's a 90% that you've just lost the game.
Yeah, probably.
Do you want to forfeit out of the first game so you don't accidentally forfeit both games before I join? Because I think that happened to KH's Dearly Beloved. He forfeited out of one with the identical name, and then they both
I forgot to change the name.
I'll wait to join until you're out of the first one.
There you go. Okay,
yeah.
let's.
And that's part of the joy of Bomber First is, you know, the infantry oftentimes get an extra hit, and over time it does make a difference, in my opinion.
Yeah, I always have Bomber first.
Yeah, I at first I thought that's terrible. What if you get really lucky and, you know, the bomber lives, and, you know, that would be fantastic. But as I got better, I realized, you know, if anything survives in Ukraine as the Axis, I consider that an enormous advantage to me. So, you know, even if I don't have the bomber, it's just on average way better. Saving the bombers, what I like to call a win more. You've already won the game. You're just winning it even harder.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Kind of funny.
Turned out average.
Really good rolls. Yeah, we both got great rolls, and it turned into average.
This is the one that goes bad more often.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh.
7
Oh.
hit. That's a home run.
The bomber hit again.
I would have rather have, the infantry and artillery hit.
That's a really good Ukraine.
That's a really good Ukraine. Well, God, I hate these sort of games because when there's a Ukraine like that, as Germany, you have to do a tank rush. Like, you can't do anything else other than a tank rush. And you just kind of say, well, if I get that lucky 30% or so roll, the game goes on. If I get average, I've lost.
So now the point of the tank rush is to keep pressure on Ukraine, correct?
Well, I'll say the point of a tank rush is, just in general, is to bully early income out of Russia, so it makes up, the tank's a deficient unit cost-wise compared to infantry and artillery, but if you can take income away from Russia before their infantry stack, clicks in, it's good. The reason I tank rush is I have to hit Ukraine with everything. I can't lightly take it. There's, how many units is that? 6 units. I can't take that light.
Yeah.
So, since I can't take it light, I have to take it heavy. So I'm gonna not include my planes there. Because I don't want the AA to shoot it down. I'm going to just hit it with a ton of tanks to hope I round you. And then in your counterattack, I either hope you get really bad dice or your dice are super good and you accidentally get a capture. And I can then bulldoze over you. So I'm hoping you have really great dice or really bad dice.
You have a fighter going to UK, to Britain.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. And I don't do, like, some people like to send an AA there instead of a, that was hot garbage infantry. Okay, well, we got an interesting opportunity here. I think I'm going to retreat. Come on, don't tell me that tank's going to beat my infantry and artillery. God, it did.
Oh, that almost worked out, but...
Well, I got, like, the perfect number to where I'm like, if it was anything different, I would keep pushing through. I'm like, oh, maybe I can retreat to Belorussia and salvage this. And the dice are like, how about you just lose everything? So now I'm even worse off. Of course, the sub hits. Well, that worked out at least. Well, this isn't the stuff sweet dreams are made of, I'll tell you that.
Oh, you got C-Zone 10.
I did get C-Zone 10. That's the only reason I'm not conceding right now. switching my defense profiles, exiting and rejoining the game to hopefully cause them to activate. And I'm going to crunch the calculator to see how badly you can hit Belorussia. Pretty well. You did a pretty good hit there. If I add a fighter, it becomes a less good hit.
All right, well, no transport though, so I'm just gonna get a couple of fighters. Guess I'll use that there. You for the transport.
I was kind of hoping you'd do a fleet drop, so I'm gonna YOLO that fleet drop no matter what the odds were.
I don't have a transport. I would have to buy a transport.
I know. Yeah, I know. It doesn't make sense to do a fleet drop, but I was hoping you would do it anyway.
Yes.
You could just skip the destroyer and buy a transport.
Yeah.
Got a handsome cruiser there. That's 4 versus 5.
Yeah, no thank you. I don't know. I think that's it for the British. Can't do anything about these subs. Yeah, alright. I keep looking at season 37, but I don't think I need to do that. And I love it when 61 works out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You got the battleship.
You can't complain about perfection, huh? Picking on poor, innocent transports, that's probably a war crime.
Yeah.
They were empty.
I'll move an infantry up. Bring a couple over. Don't need anything on you. Just for shits and giggles, because there's no place else to put them really right now.
Makes sense.
What am I doing with my fighter? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
The world's its oyster.
You got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I think I'm holding West Russia.
I think you'd better be holding West Russia. I failed
I'm
Ukraine.
just still making sure, you know? Just still making sure.
The game would be horribly imbalanced if you can't hold West Russia after that start.
I think I want my cruiser there. Yeah, I think that's fine there. Okay.
I always like, you know, when the U.S. hits that German sub, I'm like, how come that cruiser isn't on board with the party, huh? Well, since the start was particularly bad, I'm just gonna try the 3 infantry bot. I almost never do that as Japan, but just the very idea of hitting India feels unlikely unless you like dive bomb into Africa. So I'm gonna do the patented I'm behind. I'm gonna do a Pearl Light. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in my face.
I've had success with Pearl Light, personally.
Well, it's even when it's light, it's still technically favored. But that's a big asterisk there. Actually, I'll do a tank. That gives me more firepower since I have an extra artillery in there. Yeah, I'll have one of these fighters go for Yunnan instead. Tank that hit? It was. Glad I brought that, by the way. Okay, let's get the big okay, elephant in the room out of the way. The sub hit.
What, my sub or your sub?
Your sub hit.
Oh jeez. Well, you got 3 hits there.
Well. Okay, that's
yeah, that works.
That works. Yeah. Whenever you do like C-Zone 7 or you do like, you know, Pearl and it starts out with the sub hitting, and I'm like, well, this isn't a good start. Guess it turned into the average result anyway. Funny how that happens. Or can happen.
Yeah.
Well, I can't complain about the Japanese turn. That was pretty sweet. That was pretty sweet. Maybe I do have a India 3 timing with that. Yeah, it's so fun when you can take out, prevent the U.S. from sending 3 fighters over to over there.
Over there.
Yeah, sorry, to India. Sorry, I was busy thinking while trying to talk, which didn't turn out very well.
Yeah.
Okay, it's also really nice when you can kill off that U.S. sub. It just constrains your navy so much, just having the subs. The subs never attack anything the whole game, but they're just like looking at you. You ever try to concentrate on something and somebody's just like looking over your shoulder and you say, "Stop it!" But they're not doing anything. This is normally where I just stack all my fighters on Kwang Tung for the incoming West Russia stack next turn, but that somehow doesn't seem like it's going to be that sort of game. Classic taunt. All right. Well. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, well, I just get the aircraft carrier, the destroyer, transports, infantry.
Sometimes you not in all cases, sometimes skip the destroyer if they're doing a tank rush, but Russia, I get the feeling you're probably not too concerned about Russia's impending survival rate.
Yeah, the fighter too. Okay. I'm always worried it's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit. Oh, the sub, yeah. It really sucks. Whenever a submarine hits, you always feel like you've been robbed, or at least I do.
Well, I'm gonna...
Or even worse, when the sub hits and you miss everything.
I'm not even gonna give you a chance at my 2 transports. Because I know you'll go for it.
When I'm behind, well, I remember I was playing like I think it was Show Match versus Quentin, and he's like, oh, I watch Blacktide's videos and he always does this, and so I made this like risky move, and I'm like, I'm a whole different person when I'm behind. Like, I play hungry when I'm behind. Like, I'm like, well, just the other day I was like, I have a 6% on Berlin.
So you went for it.
Went for it. Didn't work, but I'm like, I don't think I have a 6% chance of winning this game, so I'm taking that 6% on Berlin. It failed, but I think it was better than playing the game out. So, It's just kind of fun. Hear people that like watch your games to see your play style, and
Yeah.
you gotta shake things up. But I think I was listening to Kitch, and like when I'm ahead, if you watch my videos, you know exactly what I'll do. I'm extremely predictable. Ah.
I think that's cool.
Pretty nifty. Kind of surprised you offered me the cruiser, but
Yeah, I forgot about your sub. See, that was just a dumb
just
move.
a muscle memory sort of thing.
Yep. Does suck to risk the fighters.
That specific build is there to be maximum levels of annoying. If you don't send enough, you can get unlucky and spanked. If you send too much, you might accidentally capture. But
I could do this.
just with my luck, whenever I do that, like their infantry win, and then I'm like, oh, they can actually attack my fighter there.
Attack my fighter. Right, I don't need that fighter, do I? I don't think so.
Just leave it on Ukraine or something,
5, 6,
or
7, 8,
somewhere
9,
in China.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright. Because I know you'll go for West Russia if you have 50% odds on it. I don't want to get that high. Ugh.
Did I
3,
hit
4, 5, 6,
one?
7, 8. Oh, I'm gonna go for it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just retreat. It's too risky.
Yeah, it was a. I ran the calculator before you did the fight. It was a 31% chance you'd capture. So I was hoping you'd get really good dice.
It was, yeah, it was like those strafes are always risky.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends on if you calculate. Whoa, you hit everything.
I didn't even need
If
the
you
fighter.
calculate, with nothing. I hit nothing, huh? Wow, your Russian luck's been pretty good.
It would have been awesome if I did that without the fighter, because now my fighter's in Yakut. Hold on. You have shouldn't have a good attack on West Russia.
I certainly hope not with 5 planes. That start like that. 4 tanks. How often do you see Russia with 4 tanks?
Alrighty.
Well, what am I doing here, huh? I wish somebody had the answers, because I sure don't. So buy a bomber, bunch of infantry. Test my luck. Question is, do I want to try to stack Ukraine? I really don't. I kind of hate stacking Ukraine in these sort of situations, because if you get Karelia, it's really bad. But if I don't take Ukraine and trade Caucasus or something, it just gets messy. I think this game I'm going to I'm just gonna stack Karelia because my Japan was really good, so I think I can afford to play it slow-ish. That's what I'm telling myself, at least. And I'm surely going to win the coin flip on that against that cruiser. There we go.
Those subs have been brutal.
They are. There's nothing more obnoxious, or maybe I shouldn't say nothing. There's little more obnoxious than the Allies, the Russians capturing Finland and Norway. Just them getting that free money. Rest of the game. Gee golly, the first question I ask is, do I want to actually try to defend France and friends? I think I do. If I bring this battleship up, what are its odds looking like? You can hit it with 3 planes. I'm okay with trading the battleship for 3 planes. Or 1 plane, obviously. It's not really going to have much use other than zoning, so try to exchange it for something. Can. I want to add a tank there. You can hit that with 4 units. Let's punch that into the calculator just to make sure that's not a super fantastic attack. It's not. Okay. Let me change my defense profile. Add a, whoop. Okay, then we're going to run the numbers on what you can hit me with in Karelia and not add 1 more unit than we actually need. Because it's good to keep the tanks in Baltic states if possible. And I'm going to have... Okay, those should be fantastic odds for us. And we're on a penny pinching mission here to save money by not buying artillery.
I see. Well, the British need to drop a fleet here. But it's still difficult. I guess we could put it in 7.
And it's sometimes a little awkward to exactly math it out.
Maybe we'll put it in 8. Yeah.
Huh. I'm kind of the opinion that if you don't have a transport, dropping a fleet doesn't really do anything.
I know, like, but when am I gonna like I'm gonna have to buy a transport. Like I need something in 8 to defend the U.S. transports.
Oh, you're gonna hit France, or you're gonna hit Northwestern?
Something, you know. I can't. I don't know.
I guess hitting Northwestern makes sense, but I thought I calced France at it as a pretty bad attack.
I don't think I'm planning on attacking France. This Burma thing is a pain.
Yeah, it's like I've kind of my Japanese philosophy is I want India to trade as much as possible with Burma, because it's, you know, if every time you send 2 units there, that's 1 less unit you can send after Germany.
Right, right.
And UK trading against Germany is not what I want. I want you trading against for Russian territory where Russia won't even see the money. Kind of like Social Security, you know, paying into it, but you're not going to see that money.
Oh, I love trading German territories with British and U.S.
Yeah, that's the sweet spot. I have this insane game against Major Payne. It's like in round 24 or something, where it's just this grindy ass game where Russia has more attack power than Germany.
Nice.
Well, but it's a super close game because I'm having to send everything the U.S. has to just keep Moscow alive, so I can't like kill Germany, and I'm bombing him to hell every turn to the point where he's like banking IPCs to do big purchases.
Yeah.
And your rolls are perfect. Wow.
No hitbacks. What's the situation here?
What's the sitch? Yeah, grindy games can be fun, but only when the opponent plays fast. Like, the league is ending, like, in a month and a half or so, and I haven't even completed half the games because they're taking so long, and the people are playing really slow.
Yeah. Do you even have anything?
Hit it with one fighter.
One fighter. You could go like there. Keep one in India. West Russia's starting to get tight.
Is it? Oh, I guess that's true. I did do a tank rush. Well, you shouldn't be able to hold West Russia at all. There's a tank rush. That's the idea, at least, but...
Oh, don't want to forget you and you. What was that?
Oh, I was just making a Bleach joke. I'm old.
The album Bleach?
No, it's an old anime. They have
okay.
like a power-up move where they say Bankai and I say Tonkai because I'm gonna be I'm just that cool.
I bet you're not older than me.
That's quite possible.
Quite possible. Alright. Let's see how that goes.
Be interesting to see how things would turn out if I just buy an extra transport. Never done this before.
What did you do?
I bought a transport instead of more infantry.
Hmm. You're gonna bring your fleet over to 35?
I just don't like hitting Alaska that much. 35? Well, that depends on if I get lucky.
I guess, yeah. I think luck is on your side there.
I think it's like a 50-50 to clear. Ironically, that Russian fighter is really obnoxious. I'm trying to decide if I want to just risk. Really annoying. I guess it's basically dead if it kills a transport, but... I don't know. I also feel Russian fighters are super precious and they shouldn't be risked for anything that's not an ultra super delicious, tasty trade.
That's probably true.
Well, let's see how this plays out. Nice. I mean, I got no hit backs. It's only fair.
I know.
Oh, man, my Japan luck has been really good. And let's hope it stays for C734 as well. And it's gone. I didn't like that fighter anyway. Well, I guess now that transport does get to be defended. To keep 2 infantry back is the question. What are my defense profiles set at? I don't know if I want to. Well, actually, let's change that up a bit. The battleship can go here. The destroyer. Do I even want to defend 63? Do I even want to defend it? I guess I can. U.S. hit it. Where's your bomber? I don't trust that bomber. Up to no good. Okay, well, I think that should about cover it. Yeah, it should cover it. Really weird turn. I've never had a turn like this because I almost never go. I almost always go tank infantry first as Japan, but we'll see. All right, grabbing some food. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. So let's see. The U.S. needs. He got my cruiser. I don't believe I made that mistake. So we need transports. I might need another destroyer. If I got 2 transports. Oh, I can get another transport and then just land units. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we do that, we can't get the sub. Do we have to get the sub? I don't think we... Well, there's this 22 thing. We need this destroyer there. Oh wait, we have... Yeah, we have this and this. So come on. What's he gonna hit 13 with? 1 fighter? Where's the bomber? 1 bomber? So that should be good. And then bring up 1 infantry. Take northwest. Land the other fighters in Gibraltar, I guess. All right, let's see that. Pesky battleship. One hit. Maybe we lose both the fighters. Yay! We only lose 1 fighter. Alright, now that pesky sub. Didn't need anything else. Okay, Gibraltar, right? Destroyer, destroyer. This transports to 10. We have you. Go to 12. We have to use the AA gun. Oh, excuse me. I feel like he's going to attack Alaska. But I need some units up here.
I'm back.
He's back.
Did my battleship wipe out all your planes?
Just one. I lost one fighter.
That's not what we were shooting for. Did the sub at least kill something?
No, the sub. Come on, I hit it with 4.
Get
Actually,
2 hits against the battleship.
I hit. Yeah, I hit it with the battleship, 2 fighters, and the destroyer. And the destroyer is the only thing that hit, but it didn't matter, I guess. Yeah, no, I had a battleship. There's no way. All right. I don't know. I want to skip Bello. I don't really think it's worth it. Kind of have to take Archangel.
Yeah, you don't want to fail that with all those tanks.
Maybe I should send the 3rd infantry. All right, come on, dice gods. Don't fail me now. Oh, they failed me. They failed you too.
Well, if I don't hit back, your bad luck doesn't matter, does it?
All right,
My
we got it.
hitbacks have been garbaged here. Man, my infantry are just whiffing and waffing.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna put out 8 plus 4 tanks, 2 fighters. That should be good. Yeah. All right. What do you got there? You got 1 tank. You don't got no fighters though. Yeah. There's British fighters too. Okay. I'll be right back.
Well, alright. I'll just buy more fighters. Take out that nasty transport. Let's run the West Russia odds first. Surprise, surprise, they're not good. What are his odds on me? Let's see his odds on Corellia. Ooh, they're actually really good. Okay, definitely can't let that stand. Basically takes all of my tanks to keep it safe. What are his odds on France? It's kind of weird he has 2 transports in C-Zone 10 that can't actually pick up anything. France odds actually are not terrible. I have to add a tank. I have to add a tank to give him bad odds. This is a trap because I'll just wipe out his navy. Alright, well. Our position isn't great, but it could be worse.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm back.
No worries.
So let's see what you did.
I'll grab a drink.
Northwest Europe is still green. Okay, now we get a transport. What's going on here? Yeah, we're good there. Definitely want to fight a... I can't get 2 transports though, unless I don't get the fighter. Yeah, that's the ticket. And once again, we can trade Ukraine.
And I'm back.
And I'm going to use 2 fighters there. Just keep blitzing that.
2 fighters.
Yeah. All right. Oh, come on. We need to at least clear it. Okay. Come on. Come on. There it is. Germany finally gets a hit back.
How many of you cleared? Like 8 units before I got a hit back? It's a Christmas miracle.
Took Burma. Where is your destroyer? All the way up there. Alright, let's see here. See here now.
See here now, you young whippersnapper.
I think we're still good there. I think I want my fighters in Caucasus. One, two, three, four, five, six, and six. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna have to be. Oh, I forgot to move. Oh well. That was dumb. I forgot something.
You forgot the transport in 22.
Yeah. So I left the units where they were.
Zoom in. Maybe one fighter's enough. No, I'll send them all. I kind of want the bomber in Corellia. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I'm like a freshman that just went to college because their parents said that's the only way to get a good job, without any real idea about what I wanted to do with my life.
Where is this coming from?
This is blather. Just remember there was a lot when I went to college. I'm like, oh, what's your degree? Oh, I'm undecided. I don't know what I want to do. And I'm like, well, why are you spending the money on college if you don't know what? sage wisdom from the past generation.
I see.
All right, well, that's probably enough. Your parents didn't tell you that? Got to go to college if you want to get a good job?
Not really. I mean, I have heard that before, obviously, but no, my parents didn't push anything.
Huh.
I mean, you know, they're your typical baby boomers. Just get a job and everything will be fine, and just work harder and harder and harder, and it'll be okay.
And it'll be okay.
To be honest, my life is a train wreck right now. Just, not to go into detail, just, you know, it's
How did that happen?
it's one of those things where, like, just a couple of things hit you at once and they're huge and they're major life changes that you don't particularly care for.
Ah, it's not like the I just won the lottery sort of good life change.
No,
huh?
no, oh, no.
Oh, I have so much money. What should I do?
Yeah, no, it's not a good problem.
Yeah, it's. I'm going through some annoying things to do. Let me just tell you, dealing with immigration, U.S. immigration, is a nightmare.
Oh, is that what you do?
No, my wife's Chinese.
Oh,
and they're
oh,
going
yeah,
through
okay.
Immigration, and they declined her visa, like to stay in the. They said they had a notice to decline.
Even though she's married to an American?
Yeah, she you know, we've been married over a year and a half, and because she was part of the Communist Party in China, you know,
Oh.
which they considered a radical party, and she's like, oh, that's just an academics thing that all the people were in.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I get it. Yeah.
There are no people aren't political in China. Those people don't how do you say last long.
Right.
You keep your nose out of politics. But yeah, and so they said, oh, that's the rule, you know, the Red Scare rules. So I'm like, but she's my wife, and it took us over a year for you to come to that conclusion. They're like, well, you have to do a waiver, and now
It's weird
12
that they take
grand
things
later.
like that into consideration, like what political parties you were affiliated with in the past or something.
They just have these archaic rules, you know, that are on the books. They never got rid of them, and the employees are like, I follow the rules. Ha ha ha. You know, I caught another one, but it's frustrating. So a lot of money, a lot of stress going on there, you know. And if that waiver gets declined, we have to go to immigration court, which would it shock you if I told you they're 5 years out on immigration court with all the deportations going on?
No, no, not at all.
Well, they are 5 years out. So, yeah, it's just not the best situation when, you know, some paper pusher can just completely destroy your marriage. And the person who reviews our waiver, surprise, surprise, is the person who declined it originally.
I'm sorry that you're going through all that.
Well, you know, hopefully it'll all work out, but just like, how can this be a system? We're like a country of immigrants, and you have this slow ass they said it's 2 to 5 year estimated response time on the waiver. I'm just living our life in limbo. Like, it just shocks me that this is actually you know, the way things are, you know.
I know. I mean, since I was a kid, I always wanted us to have, I don't know, like, My grandparents went to like a place where there was a facility that like processed them and like let them in. Like it seemed, you know, they didn't apply for anything. They just
Yeah, you
came
just
here.
show up, and you're good. You know? Well, that's
And
how
they
the
even
US used to be.
provided like medical care if it was needed, and you know they even fed you if you were like literally starving. Like, you know, it was just like, here, come in and, you know, go. I guess you have to live in the street or something. I don't know, but like they let you in,
I
you
don't
know.
know. Mm-hmm.
But that was in New York, right?
Well, that was back in the day.
Yeah. So what do I need here?
More anti-aircraft guns. That's always the buy.
Is it now? I mean, you're a ranked, pretty high ranked player. I might take that advice.
You can trust me. Now, the answer is always anti-aircrafts and battleships. Battleships are kind of one of those funny units that they're like not a bad unit per se, because if a battleship wins 2 fights, they paid for themselves. You know, they absorb a hit back. They're insanely valuable. The problem is you don't usually have 2 naval battles.
So
You have.
Okay, if I'm like up against a player that's going KJF and they're buying battleships, I want to. I know the like subs and destroyers. I love subs and destroyers, but I don't want them to have like 3 battleships and I have 0 battleships, because they're absorbing all those hits.
Yeah. Well, you either wipe them out one time. As I said, if a battleship gets 2 fights, they're insanely efficient. If they get 1 fight, they're garbage.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Want them to kind of earn their keep, so to say.
Yeah, but like, what if instead of those 3 battleships, they had 6 fighters? It's that sort of thing.
Oh, you tempt me with Italy, but I'm not gonna do that.
I have a lot of fighters. I have 6 fighters and a bomber. You're welcome to try it. Sword of Damocles hanging above your head.
No, sir. Oh, you did take Alaska. Okay.
I mean, it was undefended. And
I know, and I moved my units away.
maybe that's why you kept your UK units there, right? To attack Alaska. Well, the US won't. Even if you take it back, you won't get the money, will you? Japan can just retake it.
Yeah, I'm not interested in like taking it this turn. I you know.
Yeah, that's something I kind of learned with, like,
I think I'll go with this.
as I got better in Plat, is you really don't want to trade with Japan as UK, because you're like, yeah, you got the territory, but Russia never sees that income.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's still good to trade at a profit, but it's not optimal. Oh, I should probably post my stream in the Discord. I forget to do that.
I guess you can go to West Russia. Bring you back.
Oh, I posted it in your chat.
Yeah, not too many
delete
people
that.
are gonna see it there.
Yeah, well, I thought this was the Discord because it had said the streams, and it just, I'm new here. Hi, I'm like, what? I'm not new.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
I'm new here. What? Discord has so many channels, it's sometimes a little hard to find them.
Oh, see, I should have taken Northwest. What is wrong with me?
Maybe you're just taking pity on me. Maybe my
I'm
soft
distracted.
voice
I really am distracted. Like something happened tonight that was not great for me.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Like I'll live, but you know.
Yeah, that was a good choice to go for Norway and Finland. I kind of sacrificed my opportunity to hit that by dead zoning the med.
Yeah, I never like to go med. It's just that playing players at your level, I get pushed into the med, I feel like.
Well,
I always want to go Norway.
Well, med, if you can do a med shuck, it's really, really good. The thing is you have to be careful you don't overcommit, because suddenly you have 15 units in Africa and you can trade Southern Europe once every turn.
Yeah. So you have 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We'll just say 30. 13. That's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Yeah, we got enough to hold that. Because I need to use units for that.
I think that's what happened last game. I think the last game we played, you had a really big edge, but then you kind of overcommitted to the med, and I was able to claw back.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of want to get this tank. Is it worth it to go for the tank? I think so. Now, you got this one infantry here, and then a bomber, and 2 fighters. Am I seeing that correctly? Yeah.
Huh? Where?
I'm counting what you can hit Moscow with the Japanese. Making sure I don't miss any fighters. There's the 2 in Yunnan. The one in Korea,
yeah,
there's a bomber.
3 planes and infantry.
Yeah.
I took a game off Johnny A earlier this month because he didn't notice a tank could blitz into Moscow. Just when you get those kind of free, sneaky wins, they feel so amazing.
Sometimes, especially when you get robbed of games and then you get a nice, easy win.
Yeah, yeah.
Something falls into your lap.
Yeah, I just get so frustrated playing as allies because I feel just the volatility of the starts just frustrates me. I'm like, oh, I failed another Ukraine.
I know.
Player.
I honestly find playing allies more interesting than playing Axis.
Well, it has a lot. I think playing allies at a top level is much more difficult. You have a lot more choices. Like, Germany is the most difficult faction because you have to like calculate the billion different places they can hit with your stacks.
Okay, I got that.
Japan's pretty simple. I've always found Japan kind of brain dead to play.
Japan can get complicated, especially if you're playing like KH and he's going crazy against you with the British.
Oh yeah, when Japan is being targeted, it can be very challenging. But when Japan isn't being targeted, I'm just like, well, I'll just take the islands. I'll pump some units into Asia, and I'll make some planes, and hopefully something good happens.
All right. I guess I should. You know what? I guess I should. I'll put everything in Moscow. Don't want to take any chances of something silly happening. Though I could put British. I have plenty of British stuff to put that too. All right, Germany. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Alright. Do I buy an aircraft carrier to take this out? Hmm. Hmm. I don't think I need to. We'll let them take it. I scared them away from the med, and this is my just dessert. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to hit this? Hmm. Hmm. He can kind of just take it back with the UK, can't he? But he can also just hit me with his stack. I kind of these guys are kind of on borrowed time, aren't they? Doesn't matter what I do, they're gonna die soon. Maybe I'll just hit it there, keep the fighters here for another turn. Hey, perfection. That's what we like to see. Hmm. Can you hit this profitably? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. He can hit it. Well, gonna have to calculate again, huh? Aren't we? Do. Maybe I'll move an AA gun there to make it less attractive. Okay, now we can run the odds on France. That's why I say if you play Germany, you need to be a calculation machine. What can he hit France with? He can hit France with 6 infantry, 8, 10. 10 infantry, a battleship, 2 fighters, and a bomber. What do I have here? 1, 7, 2, 1. Not enough. Not enough units to feel safe. Now we have to calculate Berlin joy. These are the joys of playing Germany. You gotta be a calculation machine. Okay, this looks okay. I can give him these odds, right? Maybe take one off of France. Okay, that should be good. And I can change my defense profile. Exit the game, re-enter. Go from there. Probably should put an artillery in Karelia. All right, back to you.
All right. Let's see. It really stinks what happened with 22. So I don't need another transport. Don't need another transport. What do you have looking at this? 1, 2, 3, 7. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could do that. I think. 4, 5. 2, 3. Yeah, we should be able to handle that. So we need 6. No, we don't need 6. We need 4 plus 3. Not another fighter. Do you like buying fighters with the UK? Blacktide?
I hate buying fighters with UK.
Really?
I want bombers.
Well, okay. See, I see fighters as something that you could stack, help the Soviets stack.
That's true. Early on, I think fighters are better. But, you know, I guess it depends on your gameplay. The way you play UK. The way some people like to build the UK up and do like a big 2-1 attack on Karelia.
Right. Right.
The way I like to play UK is I like to have virtually nothing in Finland with UK, except to get like US the initial foothold. What I like to do with UK is I like to just build a bunch of bombers and just kind of trade the way you are. Just take Northwestern, take Baltic, maybe France, and then use the rest of my planes to strategic bombing raid Berlin.
Right, I see.
I'm not a big fan of the 2-1 attacks in general, just because they're inefficient. You know, they're defending in one clump, but you're attacking in 2 small groups individually.
What do you? I'm sorry, I don't follow you. The 2-1.
2-1 attacks, because you're hitting with 2 different forces that are split up, so your attack power is halved each time you attack, whereas the defenders are, 1.
I wonder if I should. I'm sorry. I wonder if I should go for this with the British. I wonder if that would be worth it.
Did you buy enough units in England to do it? I don't know. If it works, it could be nice, but at the same time, if I capture it back, you don't get the income. So
I know. The U.S. has nothing that could hit it. It's my only chance to hit it this round.
Yeah, I don't. What are the clear odds of that? I think it's like a little better than. It's a 50.6% capture.
It would be nice if I got 1 hit and could retreat. If I got 1 hit and you got no hits, that would be nice.
Well, that's the perfect strafe. That's the dream. But we're both hitting with 4.
I think I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I think I'm gonna go for it.
That's reasonable.
And I don't know. I guess I shouldn't go for the battleship. Where is your destroyer?
Which battleship?
Okay. The one in 50.
With
I could send sub at your battleship.
1 sub versus battleship? Oh my god. I played a guy.
I've done it and it's worked.
Well, if it works, it feels amazing. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the same odds of that. Has to be like a sub.
No, I'd rather put the sub
8% chance.
in range of your transport that is harassing my west coast.
I love it when there's no subs in the Pacific and I can just have my transports gallivant wherever they please.
Did you see my 3 fighters whiff and then they all hit?
I did see that they're making up for lost time. They're like, oh, the boss is watching.
Yeah.
Start working.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're doing trading with Ukraine is super effective. Like that's what you want to be doing with the UK troops. It's really obnoxious as Japan to have to Germany to have that additional.
Yeah, Germany doesn't want to be fighting the UK or the United States. They want to fight Russia.
Russia, yeah, exactly. Another thing I learned as I got better in Axis with the guys in Africa is you really don't want to be fighting with them. You kind of just want them to force the Allies to deal with them for as long as possible, soak up that income.
Yeah, yeah. I see you do that. Oh, I got the hit. Oh, you got the hit back though. So now it's 2-on-1. Come on. Oh, I got it. You have to retake Australia. And I have 2 units.
Annoying.
Much harder than 1. What were we just talking about with the, I'm sorry. We were just talking about
I don't recall.
because I was gonna do something.
Picking off the guys in Africa.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, someone says Germany is certainly a calculating machine, but he finds allies more taxing. Try to work all 3 guys at once.
Now it's tank on infantry. I guess I just retreat. It would have been cooler if you didn't hit back. But now you only have 1 infantry to try and get Hawaii or whatever. Plus I could put the sub there.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not really gonna be threatening.
I was never gonna send that guy in Alaska to Hawaii to begin with, because then I wouldn't be able to do my full logistics load. I was planning on taking the C-Zone 50 to Hawaii, but
do that.
Just, you got a really strong Australia, so that's not happening.
Lo siento.
Does that mean good night in Spanish?
No, that means I'm sorry. Lo siento.
I'm sorry. Ah, lo siento, yeah. Went to Mexico.
Good night. Good night is buenas noches.
Los noches, buenas noches. Yeah. I went to Mexico in November, and I was kind of surprised at how much Spanish I remembered, despite not using it ever since 1 class in high school.
My favorite job that I ever had was running a landscaping crew, like the crew that did the mulch and trimming bushes, and sometimes we cut grass, like if the grass guys really needed help, but we were like the guys that did all the trimming. Anyway, everybody was from El Salvador, so it was just Spanish all day, and I got halfway decent with Spanish. I can like get by if I had to. And Espanol.
I'm learning Chinese, and let me tell you,
that's probably difficult.
It's really hard. They have all these tones, and the things, just everything just sounds so similar. Every word has or every letter has 5 different ways of pronouncing it.
Just like
don't even get me started on the writing, like, because they use characters in Chinese.
Yes.
Even if you know the word, knowing the word has 0 relation to knowing the writing, because they're all just like pictures, basically. Pictures, like random strokes. It's not phonetic. So yeah, even if you're completely fluent in Chinese, that gives you 0 help with learning the written language, ironically. But I'm doing my best.
Put my artillery there too. Okay. I think this is my turn. Brand new shiny fighter. And a bunch of infantry.
I thought for sure you'd defend that C-Zone 3 bloke. Well, maybe I got another shot at him.
Oh, you got that bomber there. I was like, what? The U.S. still didn't go. Oh, you got that freaking bomber there.
Freaking bomber, man.
You can get the one in Greenland, or you can go for the 2. See, those are the little things that stop me from, like, hitting platinum. It's just those mistakes like that.
I can. Well, the real thing is, do I take the freebie in 2, or do I take the
the one? I mean, the 1 and 2. Like, you're stranding a couple of units there, and there's no chance of me hitting back. That's the way I would look at it.
So,
but if you feel you're behind at getting the 2 transports, I don't know.
Yeah, the calculator says the average profit is 9.7 to hit the 2, whereas it's 7 to hit the 2 transports has a higher average profit than just hitting.
But you're also leaving 2 units behind for at least 1 round. I don't know how much that's worth, but it has to be worth. It has to be worth something in IPCs.
It's worth nothing because your transports in C-Zone 10 don't have enough to pick up, so you're just picking them up then.
They have enough to pick up.
Oh,
I mean, there's 8 units. There's 8 units there.
Yeah, I guess if you count the AA gun, then it does.
Sometimes you got to use those to be conservative. Second round, I only had 40 with the USA.
Well, what am I doing here, huh? Kind of spread a little thin. Defense-wise, at least. What the heck is my destroyer? There she is. Claimed Australia. Alright, the big showdown. No!
What just happened? Oh, did you lose?
Your sinking destroyer clawed that bomber into the ocean. Clawed him into the grave. Said, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. The math lied. The math told me that was the right thing to do. They lied. People died. Here. hopefully you can't keep squatting there in West Russia forever, right? Eventually, you gotta give the Japanese the respect they're due.
Who? What?
Nice.
What? The who?
Respect?
The Japa who?
The Japanese. Can I stack here? Oh, I keep forgetting you have 4 stinking tanks. I can't stack there. You have 4 tanks. Ah.
Oh, Dark Springs in the chat gave you a shout out, Blacktide, about the immigration.
Oh.
Just like agreeing with you.
It's just, I don't know like what it was before, but it's just such a, it's such a slow, expensive, and dehumanizing process, honestly.
USA.
You know, it's just some pencil pusher there can just completely screw over your life with there's no like checking. There's like, if there's no oversight. They just get to do what they want, and you just have to suck it up. Ugh. And it's just maybe not even that, but just the whole how slow it is, how slow the process is. You know, when they give you a 5-year estimated wait time.
Yeah.
And we're already a year and a half in. Well, it's an interesting game. I really wish that tank rush had gone better than it did, but there's no cure for regret.
Unless.
Yeah, and it's this tight even with
Just do this.
Yeah, it's this tight even with me succeeding in C-Zone 10, which is wild. Like I can barely hold Karelia against the Russians.
I know.
If I didn't have this Japanese, like, finally the Japanese.
I know the Japanese are on the march. That's what I'm looking at.
I'm like, well, he can't threaten me for much longer, or I'll just march into Moscow. But
no, I think I'll
my
go.
God, it's terrifying.
I'll go with my original, just because I
hope I don't get the 1 in 9 2 hitbacks.
Definitely not hitting France.
I did my best to make that unattractive.
I think that's it. What can you guys hit? Not much. Alright. Okay, we got them.
No hits!
No hit back.
It's always a little scary when you go one ground unit and those planes are just sitting there biting their nails.
I know, but I kind of felt like the Soviet Union needed the assistance there.
I think it was a good move.
Kind of take one for the team.
Yeah, because you don't want to be trading like 3 into Archangel every turn. Like, Russia can't afford to burn that many units each and every turn. Well, maybe you can with how strong your start was, but...
Do that, and then... Right, so that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should hold that. And then up in C zone 3, what did I just put up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. It's exactly what you have. What if we... There's 5 transports up there? Yeah, I guess there is. And how many are in 5? Just the 2 transports? Let's put another destroyer up in C zone 3. Okay.
Wow, really playing on the edge there, huh?
Is it on the edge?
Well, look at C-Zone 10. That's 1 cruiser with 5 transports. I'm gonna take that coin flip any day.
Oh, Christ. See, like, that's a mistake. That's called a mistake. That's just me not, like, recognizing that your bomber was there. Like, damn.
I also have a 82% on your C-Zone 3 as well.
With what?
So, I buy an aircraft carrier.
Oh, well, if you're going to buy an aircraft carrier, then...
Well, it's a 40 IPC profit. I mean, pretty juicy. I probably would have moved the battleship there and just let the UK fleet fend for itself. It's only 2 transports versus 5. They're just rolling over and dying, huh?
Yeah. Alright, well, the game might end this turn.
Well, I also think stacking Finland is also just a super... I don't know.
See, now that, because if you go for Finland, I mean... Yeah, no. You can go for Finland. I don't think the United States needs to profit off of Germany. Just if they're breaking even against Germany.
I agree.
So like a strafe where you profit a little bit, I'm not going to worry about that too much. Like, you know, I'm trying to get pressure off of West Russia. Let's see what happens there. Did you get the aircraft carrier? No?
No, I T-Zone 10 is
because
just
you're going
much,
for 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just cheaper, you know. You know, but why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
I hear that.
Alright, let's see C-Zone 10. Cross your fingers. Got it.
Yeah. So that's gonna cause me to just forfeit this one. Because I'm not gonna recover from that.
Yeah,
Like that,
tough.
I just lose too much momentum there.
Yeah, it's just a huge amount of time.
I don't believe I missed it. Like the bombers of France. Being colorblind actually doesn't help. To be honest with you.
They don't have a colorblind mode?
Yeah, but it's too loud. It's like the colors are too loud. Like actually it really bothers me to.
Well, sometimes you're just not used to a German like bomber
Yeah.
there. It's just I miss that all. It's probably like my #1 Allies mistake after losing subs in the Pacific, forgetting to move them.
Yeah, I'll just forfeit now.
Alright, well, I'm sorry the game had to end this.
It's
this
okay.
way.
It's that you learn from your mistakes. I thought that was a good game. I think I was favored a little bit by the dice, but you got some dice with the Japanese.
Yeah, my Japanese one was really good.
But yeah, this was fun.
I also think the Finland stack was way too early. Like, even if USA can trade at a little bit of a deficit, like that, I mean, you're trading 3-1 basically at that point.
But I feel like you sent a lot into Finland then, and that's
I did
significant.
How?
Because they're not in Karelia, that I can likely take Karelia for at least a round.
Yeah, but what does that accomplish?
But then you have to move back, and then I just take Finland again. You know, like
Yeah,
I just.
It is, but you can't stack this next turn. I mean, assuming I didn't kill it, you can't land in Norway or I'll crush it. You know, I traded 10.
Did you end up
infantry.
losing anything in Finland? What was the outcome there?
I think I lost 2 infantry. I got good dice. I think I probably should have lost three infantry, maybe 4. but I got better than I should have in
Did you
Finland.
bring any? You didn't bring any aircraft in there, right?
No, I had
Yeah.
14 tanks.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So,
you should have lost like 4 of them with
Yeah,
the 10
I
infantry.
probably should have. Yeah, four is probably about what I should have raised.
Because it's not gonna
dice.
takes you more than 1 round. You're not gonna clear it in 1 round.
Well, let's see how many units. That's 7 hits on average from the tank, 2 hits from the infantry and artillery. So yeah, I guess that'll take 2 rounds. I should only get 9 hits on the first, and I think yeah, 10 infantry too. Yeah.
I mean, I've had games where I wasn't able to hold West Russia because of the stack in Karelia, so I strafed it. I took a bad strafe with the USA just so that they couldn't take West Russia, and it worked.
Yeah, well,
I've done that.
Sometimes you can, but you just have to realize, like, at some point you can offer trades, but like I had like double the amount of units, so I at least in my opinion. I mean, other people can argue that, but I think it was too soon.
Yeah, well, doesn't matter because I lost all my transports anyway, or half of them.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's the cruiser's fault.
That's right. The cruisers fault. Well, that destroyer defended them nobly in Sea Zone 3.
I know, but I needed that. I needed that luck, and I would have rather have lost that Sea Zone 3. I think.
Yeah. I think another thing is when you get to a really high level, you really need to be like calculation machine. You have to like calculate a ton of stuff.
I know. It's yeah. I'm not into counting every list. I'm just not. But I know that's what it takes. Like I've had seasons where I was like mid gold, and when you're mid gold, you end up in ranked matches, you end up playing a lot of platinum guys, and it's you get up to that level, and 1 or 2 units can be the difference.
Oh yeah, especially as Germany. Like Germany, you have to calculate so much. It's just a headache.
Yeah. All
right. Well, good game. It was pretty. This game was pretty close. I think early on. Like if you didn't stack Finland or I didn't wipe those transports, I think this game could have gone either way, in my opinion.
Well, I had fun. I'm definitely interested in doing this again if you want to reverse the
sounds
factions.
Good. Try pirating the Allies.
Yeah, I'll be the Axis. See how that goes. I actually don't have as much practice with the Axis, to be honest.
I think the Axis at top level is favored because of that. Our first game, like, you failed Ukraine. Well,
yeah.
Unless you're way better or way luckier, you're going to lose against an equally skilled opponent that pushes their advantage.
All right. Well, thank you, Blacktide. Thank you, everybody in the chat.
My pleasure. Catch you guys next time.
Yep.